What up, y'all? Your boy is back. Now, you guys see the title, Gucci Mane versus Young Jeezy. My unbiased opinion. Now, I'm pretty sure everybody who's watching this has saw the live stream of Gucci Mane versus Jeezy last night. Incredible show by both guys. Now, people who know me from YouTube know that I made a video or two videos about 10 or 11 years ago titled Gucci Mane is Trash and Gucci Mane is Trash and Waka Flocka Sucks. And that I am an avid Young Jeezy fan. But like I said, but regardless of that, I'm going to call this right down the middle, unbiased like I see it. Now, the thing is, the point of a versus battle, like between two artists or whatever, is to compare hits, bangers, classics. That's pretty much what the point of a versus is all about. You know, two artists, friendly going side by side. But everybody knows that in the last 15 years or so that Jeezy and Gucci had some serious beef. It involved money, it involved gang shit, and it involved homicide. So yeah. Alright, but all that aside, all the street shit aside, let's just go ahead and judge it. But everybody says, well, as of right now, everybody's like, well, look at Gucci's net worth and look at Jeezy's net worth. Look at Gucci's street cred as opposed to Jeezy's street cred. Okay, fine. Let's just take all that BS out of the equation for a minute. Now, when y'all judge an artist, what do y'all judge them on? Now, the thing is, when I judge when I judge an artist and their body of work overall, this is what I judge it on. I judge it on lyrics, bars, punchlines, metaphors, wordplay. I judge it on flow. I judge it on beats in their production. I judge it on their hooks. I judge their songs on their replay value. I judge it on basically how long they stay relevant in the hip-hop game, their longevity. I judge it based on popularity, and I judge it based on the impact that they had on the game. Now, with me being a Jeezy fan and me not liking Gucci that much, do I say that he crushes Jeezy in every single category? Or do I say that Jeezy crushes Gucci in every single category? No, absolutely not. Because I will give, the thing is, like I said, I'm not really a Gucci Mane fan, but I will say this. There are a couple of his songs that I do like, that I have bumped before, and I think that above all, especially in like the past 10 or 15 years or so, Gucci Mane has had some of the most amazing beats in hip-hop. Gucci Mane has some of the best production in hip-hop, and he's had some amazing features too. So, I will go ahead and I will say that. But I just think that lyrically, bar for bar, punchline, similes, metaphor, when you compare Jeezy and Gucci, I feel like it's not even close. I feel like in the lyrical category, I feel like Jeezy smokes Gucci. I feel like Jeezy smokes Gucci 6 different ways to Sunday. Twice on Sunday. Alright, but anyway, let's compare it. Bars, punchlines, metaphors, lyrically, who do you got edging it? Jeezy or Gucci when it comes to lyrics? For me, it's Jeezy for a landslide. Now, for flow, it depends on the track. The flow is a category between these two that really could go either way. The thing is, on a lot of tracks, Gucci sounds exactly the same as far as flow. Dun 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 dun. But now don't get me wrong, because Jeezy, he can kind of sound the same too, especially with his ad libs. But that's what he's known for, his ad libs. Damn, yeah, that's right. But hey, it works for him. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. All right, but now beats and production. This is a very, very tough category to judge them both on. Jeezy has some fire ass production and some fire ass beats too. But it's just that I might end up having to give the edge to Gucci as far as beats and production. Like I said, because he's had some of the best beats and production. Like, if you say from 2000, let's go ahead and say from 2005 to right up to the point where he went to jail. Let's just say from 2005 to like the early 2010s. Gucci Mane has had some of the best beats in production. So I will go ahead and give him the edge in that category. Now, as far as a song having replay value, now Jeezy is known more for his albums, the Thug Motivation series, and Gucci is known more for his mixtapes. Now, mixtapes, you play them in your car, you bang them, they're hot for one summer, and then you're on to the next mixtape. Now, Jeezy's album category, I feel like that his albums, they hold more water. I feel like they stand the test of time more. I feel like, while Gucci, he does make some bangers, I feel like that they get played out quick. I feel like, you play it for a summer, and then you're sick of it, and you're on to the next. So I will give Jeezy the edge in the category of work as far as, replay value in albums. Cultural impact. This is one that I might end up having to give to Jeezy. I might end up having to give this one to Gucci, because look at all the people, because look at the trap music genre in general. Trap music, especially in the Atlanta scene, I feel like that he really did spawn a lot of little clones, like Migos, and even artists like Chief Keef was inspired by him. But trap music is a subgenre of hip hop. But if you look at drill music is basically it's basically trap and crunk mixed together. So you could say that Gucci Mane did have an influence on a lot of these newer trap rappers. So you might have to give him like the edge as far as influence, because like even though I don't really like Gucci, he has spawned a lot of copycats. So yeah. All right, now longevity. Who has lasted longer in the mainstream? Like, whose songs could you play? Whose song could you play right now from 2005 and not get tired of it today? Not really a lot of artists can do that. But I do feel like that I would edge that. I might edge that to Jeezy a little bit more slightly. As far as his music his music standing more the test of time than Gucci's does. But yeah, and I know, like I said, I have heavily criticized Gucci for being garbage, for being a one-trick pony, for him being overrated, for him not being lyrical. And to a lot of y'all who are watching this video, I might sound like I'm a hater. If y'all want to call me a hater, I don't give a shit. Y'all can call me a hater all y'all want. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one. And this is my opinion. Now, as far as the diss tracks, like I said, I was watching the live, and Gucci played his diss track, The Truth, where he was direct about often Jeezy's homeboys during that home invasion. But that ain't I don't feel like that was no gangster shit behind it. I feel like that he just shot him just because he was scared for his life. So yeah, there's that. And everybody, like I said, everybody want to throw the whole, who more street, who more gangster, who more thuggish, who more real. I don't give a shit about none of that, because to me, at the end of the day, hip hop is just all entertainment. Can you entertain me with your words? Can you entertain me with your bars? Can your music do what it's supposed to do for me? That's why I don't really give a shit about none of that whole street real nigga shit. You can just save that for the streets. I'm worried about what you got to put on wax. I'm worried about what you write, on your pen and your pad, and what you put it in your, what your brain has to put on that paper and on wax. That's what I'm more worried about, as opposed to artists doing what they say they do in their raps. All that extra shit to me is irrelevant. But then again, I'm probably not your average hip hop fan. I am more critical about that stuff. I'm more of a analytical hip hop fan. I break down things a little bit more than the average hip hop fan does. And a lot of y'all just enjoy the music and ride and bump along, and which ain't nothing wrong with that. And I also kind of threw a lot of Gucci Mane fans under the bus for being unintelligent. But how dare you insult the intelligence of a Gucci Mane fan? And I want to tell y'all are absolutely right, because in order to insult someone's intelligence, you actually have to have intelligence to begin with. So yeah, there's always that. But I mean, of course, I'm joking. I kidding. I mean, not all Gucci Mane fans are slow, belligerent, illiterate Neanderthals. Not all of them are, but most of y'all motherfuckers are. But anyway, um, but I say that to say this. Like, I've criticized Gucci Mane for being trash, but I will say that he is a hell of a lot better than a lot of the artists that have came out recently. Compared to a lot of these new trash ass rappers, Gucci Mane is, I mean, you can pretty much put Gucci Mane in top 5 compared to a lot of these other trash rappers that came out today. I mean, I don't know if that's saying much. I mean, because it's like saying like this is the best smelling pile of trash in the entire garbage dump. So, yeah. But like I said, it does, I mean, I guess even though both of them are trap music, I mean they're both under the trap rap category. I guess at the end of the day, it really might come down, if you judge it on an even criteria, then it really does come down to preference. It really does come down to who you prefer more. It's just that Jeezy's music, it does more for me than, Gucci's music. I mean, like I said, I might listen to one or two of Gucci's songs and then get tired of it. And like I said, lyrically, he really doesn't do anything for me as far as bars and punchlines. And a lot of people in the comments right now are probably gonna be like, but he's not no lyrical kind of rapper. He's not a lyricist. He makes music for the streets. He makes bangers for the hood. If you want lyricism, why don't you listen to some old school hip hop? Why don't you listen to some Kendrick Lamar or listen to a lyrical artist? Okay, fine, I'll give you that. He's not the kind of artist you want to listen to if you want to listen to bars and 1 through 3 schemes and setups and all that stuff. I understand. That's the reason why hip hop is such a broad genre of music, because no two hip hop, I don't want to say no two hip hop artists sound alike, but everybody has their own taste. Everybody got their own preference. Some people like East Coast, West Coast, Dirty South, Midwest, contemporary, trap rap, drill rap. It's different genres. So it's all about what does appeal to you and what you like better. But anyway, Jeezy and Gucci I mean, this is the way that the Versuz format works. They play 20 songs from each of their category. Now, this is the way I scored it. I had it, this, like I said, once again, I'm being unbiased here. Out of the 20 tracks, I had Gucci winning 3 rounds. I had Jeezy winning 15 rounds. And then the remainder, I had it a draw. The thing is, like Gucci, he could have played some more. He could have dug deeper and do a little bit of his category. But then again, the fact that he didn't it says pretty much what I've been saying about him the whole time, that he's one-dimensional. I feel like if you heard one song from Gucci Mane, you pretty much heard it all. And Jeezy, he did have some songs that he could have pulled out of his hat too. But I think he just wanted to stick to the script and paint his own narrative of what he wanted to paint, which, I could really respect that about him. But yeah, I have, as far as the overall versus battle between them, I got Jeezy by a landslide. And that's just me being unbiased. I took bias out of it. I mean, because really, if I was being biased, I wouldn't have gave Gucci a single round. But he did. And like I said, he won a couple of rounds. You could probably actually give Gucci like 5 or 6 rounds if you want to. And hell, even biased Gucci fans said that it was close. So if biased Gucci fans say it's close, if unbiased fans gave it to Jeezy, and Jeezy's fans haven't win by a landslide, then what does this battle say to you? I rest my case. But anyway, that's pretty much all I got on this. Like, who do y'all think won this versus battle between Jeezy and Gucci? And as far as my criteria, as far as lyrics, beats, hooks, longevity, and influence, who's the overall better artist between the two, in y'all's opinion? Jeezy or Gucci? Anyway, I'm out, y'all. Thank y'all for listening. I'll be doing a lot more of these hip-hop podcasts soon, just as soon as I get some more people to chime in with me. I'll probably be back on here to do a part 2 to take some calls with you guys. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. I'll be back soon. Peace.